who drags you under? What if the person calling themselves your protector is actually the one pulling you toward destruction? Some bonds don't give you strength, they quietly become the trap that ruins you. This ancient fable will open your eyes to a truth most people learn far too late. Once upon a time, a mouse and a frog became the closest of friends. They were inseparable, always together, always laughing, always promising each other they'd never part ways. And so they made a pact. Wherever one went, the other would follow. At first, everything was beautiful. They wandered through green meadows side by side, sharing food, sharing stories, sharing life. It felt like the kind of friendship people write songs about. Then one day, they reached the edge of a river. Without a second thought, the frog leaped into the water, his natural world, his playground, his home. He kicked his powerful legs and glided effortlessly through the current, completely in his element. But the mouse was not built for water. Bound by the promise, the pact, the loyalty, the tie that connected them, the mouse was dragged beneath the surface, thrashing, struggling, gasping. The water that was paradise for the frog was a death sentence for the mouse. The mouse drowned, but the story doesn't end there. The mouse's small body floated to the surface, still tied to the frog by their bond. An eagle, soaring high above, spotted the lifeless mouse drifting in the water. It dove, swift, precise, merciless, and because the frog was still tied to the mouse, the eagle took them both. The frog, who thought the bond gave him security, never realized that the same bond had sealed his fate. Now ask yourself, is there a frog in your life? Someone who isn't going in the same direction as you? Someone who doesn't understand your pace, your goals, your dreams? Someone who, out of habit or attachment or obligation, pulls you into waters where you simply cannot survive. They may not mean to harm you. The frog didn't wake up that morning planning to drown the mouse. But good intentions don't change outcomes. Mismatched bonds are dangerous whether they are built on love, friendship, loyalty, or fear. Sometimes what we call love is quietly drowning us. Sometimes what we call loyalty is slowly destroying us. And sometimes the most courageous thing you can do is cut the cord before you both go under. The truth that can set you free. Real connection lifts you up. Real friendship respects your nature. Real love doesn't ask you to step into waters that will kill you. Don't bind yourself blindly to people just because you are afraid of being alone. Don't stay in places that are slowly suffocating you just because leaving feels hard. The cost of the wrong bond is always higher than the cost of walking away. Your freedom lives in your decisions. Today is the day to take that first step. If this story spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more stories that challenge how you think and change how you live. Walk only with people who recognize your worth.